What's going on? It's your boy, Will My Craven. Um, yeah, there's a lot of talk that happens in regards to alpha male and king, king, queen, and all that stuff. But I honestly don't care to indulge into the whole alpha male deal. And there's a specific reason why I don't, because I understand not every man is alpha male. Every man should be masculine. And when you understand the order of how it goes, not every man is going to be an alpha male, and not every man is going to be a king. It's just utterly impossible. Why? Because the pecking order of how things go. Um, it's like I have quite a few guys. I think I can count on one hand, all of them on one hand. That I consider brothers, and there are two of them that I'll generally, well, one in particular I'll take a backseat to in regards to being the life of the party and jokes and all that stuff. Man's better than me. He's hilarious. But there's all and my other brother, he might be the most masculine of us all. So um there's a few instances that transpired with both of them that like on different occasions, not all of us together, but just me with one and me with another, that we almost came to blows, and that masculinity in us both, we were ready to fight, but there was just something that I heard this voice just tell me, don't do it, don't do it. But I was still in that moment just ready to go, and I heard it specifically like, don't do it. You gonna need him, and he gonna need you down the line. And that I heard that the only instances in my life where I've heard that was with those two individuals. And ultimately, when I heard it the second time, I just let it go. And in each instance, we didn't talk for maybe like a few weeks, and then it was cool after that. But what that voice told me was right. I needed them, and they needed me, and our bond is like no other. And in that instance, it was, now I could have had an alpha moment, and it would just went, and we possibly went to the death, and possibly that's the worst case scenario. And certain things in life that are key moments in our lives wouldn't have transpired if I just didn't take the back seat. And this happens a lot of times in the midst of men. As a king, we know how it goes. He has his subjects and he has his followers. There cannot be multiple kings in an army. There cannot be multiple kings in a kingdom. Yet there are different men in there who has more masculinity than the other. It's because we're all going to subject to follow somebody who we may feel that is more capable than we are. It's nothing. It's no slight against us as a man. You still have your masculinity. You still are manly. And it's what creates a bond with us with other men. So this whole thing in regards to, oh yeah, I'm a king. No, me. I'm not gonna mention I'm a king. I'm not. I'm not. That's not something I'm gonna subject myself to. First, because the harsh reality is, how do you go from being a boy to a king? Did you even go through the prince stage? There's processes. There's a process of going through certain things. Like at this point in my life, my masculinity is a whole lot more sure than it was when I was hitting 12 and 13. I was just actually experiencing what masculinity was into it in its early stages. Everything before up to 12 and 13, it was showing itself. But that testosterone and all that other stuff started really coming into manhood when I started hitting puberty. And that's with every other man. Your masculinity it's a process Life is a process. The seasons are a process. You can't skip the process. So you thinking, oh yeah, I'm an alpha. Oh, okay. You so alpha. When another alpha male shows up and he about to lay waste to all of you all, what are you gonna do? If aliens came down here right now talking about certain such things, are you gonna still be that alpha guy, or are you gonna find yourself become subject because you can't beat this person, or are you just saying, "Oh, I'm just gonna die"? Like, forget all that. I'm just gonna die. Like, certain situations is gonna put that to the test. And most men are not technically true alphas. They just have masculinity. Regardless of what people is out here saying, most men, they are not true alphas. They want to be an alpha male, but they're not true alpha. There's a lot that comes with being an alpha, the top dog. And are you equipped enough to remain the top dog? Most aren't. But if you want to be striving to something, what you should be striving for is masculinity. Because femininity will become, if true feminine will become subject to the true masculine. They need each other. That's how both manifest and show themselves. So there's nothing wrong with not being an alpha. You don't have to be an alpha not to be who you are. And here's the thing that I'm gonna dive into this. I keep saying I'm gonna really get into this because I got something there, but I'm trying to write all the stuff out. That way I publish a book with it too. But the whole beta male, man. I love people out here, but this really comes down to masculinity, not alpha and beta. Because even with a beta male, put him in the position, he's gonna do differently than the alpha male. And the beta male is gonna use this up here to outslick you as an alpha male and take you down. Don't think so? Look at Lion King. Look at Lion King. Mufasa was a true alpha, but Scar was a straight beta. But he was slick, cunning, and smart enough to take down an alpha. So y'all gotta understand. And when he was actually being beta, once he put himself in that position and the role, he then became the alpha. The whole time before that, he was never the alpha. But once he slicked his way, outsmarted Mufasa, and put himself in that position to be the alpha male, everything changed. So for people to say, oh, you a beta male. No, you better be paying attention because some of these beta males out here are doing undermining stuff, working behind the scenes to expose you because you all are not those who you, oh, I'm alpha this and la 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 la. You ain't as smart as the beta. Why? Because the beta dude has to turn around and actually think. He's thinking constantly. Why? Because he knows he can't beat you that way, so he's gonna beat you another way. So then that goes to show who's the true alpha, because both of you are actually trying to figure, when you think you're going to outmuscle this man, he's trying to figure out how to actually do you in. Which is why a lot of guys get their households done in, because some beta male came in here trying to be slick, thinking about something, and it's like, oh, okay, I got you. Masculinity, man. Stop trying to be on this alpha and oh, hey, betas. Because some of them betas is going to get you. You're going to look up and you're going to be mad and then tore up all your stuff, tore up all your surroundings and messed the whole world up because you had no idea that this man was plotting on you the whole time. The whole time. Focus on your masculinity, man. Focus on that. Stop trying to, oh, I'm king, man. Man, that's not even really important. It really isn't. You want the title of being king. As a matter of fact, titles aren't really that important, period. It's just recognition for other people to feel good about what's in front of them because this is what they're accepting. That's a lot of reasons why we have titles. because someone wants to have the acceptance. The people who don't even care about the acceptance, they're like, you ain't got to call me that. Call me such and such. Because they don't care. It's just a position. Who cares? Like, why do I care about the position for? We cool. I respect you. You respect me. Oh, okay, we're good. Well, let's get things done. Then that part starts separating you as a man or as a woman. That's the part that really separates you. That's the part that makes you memorable. That's the stuff that's more important. It's more important, man. So all this talk about, alpha and king, man. Let that stuff fall off. Y'all been hyping this mess up for far too long. And so every king, as a king, you finna bow to this man? You gonna bow to that man? You gonna kiss the ring? Are you gonna kiss the other king's ring? You gonna respect his territory? Come on, man. I'm the king of my castle. Now you know what I'm saying. All these little sayings, man. When we had the real castles, the other guys in the knights and the lords, they wasn't running around talking about this my castle. No, they was still subject to the king, and actually having the mind frame and the spirit of the king. It's like really dive into what kingdom and kingship is all about. Like y'all just out here saying stuff that makes absolutely no sense. And I'm sure somebody's face is twitching and their spirit is twitching, and you need to fix your face and fix your spirit, because you thinking, oh, you don't make no sense. I don't care if you don't think I make any sense, because somebody gonna get what I'm talking about. Like, whatever. That stuff does not bother me. Oh, man. Man, oh, man, oh, man. Like, as you can see, I'm having too much fun. I have fun all the time. It's life, man. It's so short, man. It is really so short. It's too short for you to get your feathers ruffled and then you carry it over into the next day. Like, no. This is why you have toxicity in your life. Because you're having all this buildup. But, yeah, like I said already, fix your face, fix your spirit. Enjoy life, have fun. And whenever you don't like it, I said, as I always say, scale the fish, spit out the bones. So, enjoy yourselves. It's your boy, Will Mike Craven. Yeah, be easy.